this is Jamie for GearBest. Today I'm here with this Ulefone Armor 6. I haven't opened it yet, so let's open it together and check it out. Supposedly, this is a rugged foam, so I'm gonna focus more on the actual rugged foam part, which is the water test, shock test, and we're gonna sink it into an actual sink and we're gonna crack out a walnut with it. So let's open it up. So regardless, despite it being a rugged foam, specs still matters. So while I'm opening it up, let's take a quick look at the specs. All screen, supposedly, and a IP69K and an IP68 proof. We're gonna test it out later. A Helio P70 processor. Supposedly, Ulefone is extremely proud of the fact that this one, Ulefone Armor 6E, being the first and foremost 2019 rugged phone with this Helio P70 chips, which, by the way, released last year at the Q4 as a relatively new one, a very upgraded version. Points for that. 4 gigs of RAM plus 64 gigs of storage. Facial recognition and fingerprint scanner, no doubt here. Dual rear cameras. And a 6.2 Full HD display. We're gonna figure that out later. Wireless charging. To be honest, I don't see the point of having a wireless charging on a rugged phone. I wouldn't expect myself to actually have a socket or a solar-powered, fully charged power bank to walk around with that. But it's really good that Ulefone's giving the option right here. And a 5,000 milliamps of battery expected, a large battery, a rugged phone that goes together, and a very updated Android 9 Pine system. Okay, that's it, spec-wise. Let's crack it open. This is also my first time, so let's open it together. Once again, all screen, nothing special or new here, so I'm just gonna tear this out. A metal pin, a warranty card, a plastic thingy that's actually supposed to be covering the phone, a phone charging manual. For those of you, for you guys and for me, we're not a rookie or a greener to actual electronic devices, but it's really good that Ulefone is actually giving the attempt and giving the consideration to teach us, to inform us about the right way to charge your phone without the possibility to actually crack up your battery and ruin it. So nice touch there. And a screen protector. I'm not gonna use it anyway, it's a rugged phone, I expect it to be better than that. Once again, a really nice touch, a really nice option that's provided, but I don't see much of a point here. Multilingual user manual. Very graphic, nice. A OTG cable. Hi. A 3.5 millimeter headphone jack to Type-C. And finally, the adapter, Type-C fast charging adapter. A socket. And this little stick to actually get out of your pin. I'm actually gonna demonstrate it right now. This is a SIM card slot / SD card tray. I'm just gonna get it closer to the camera, get a quick look. It's actually inside because it's a rugged phone, just to prevent it from actual damage when you actually get into water tank or something. And I'm gonna pick it out. There you go. It's a little bit tricky, but you're gonna get a hang of it. There you go. Okay, so that's pretty much it, unboxed. I'm gonna turn it on, not even activated yet. So it's all set up. This one actually does not allow me to skip the pattern, the fingerprint scanner part, so I already registered my fingerprint scanner. Might as well test it out. Locked, and bam. Actually very quick. So screen-wise, as mentioned on the box, supposedly to a full screen, I'm gonna put out a wider platform so you can see clearer. It's not exactly the full screen I was expecting, as explained. It does have some bezel at the bottom and at the top. Completely acceptable, but I wouldn't put it on full screen. Just something that to keep in mind on. All these being said, let's start with the testing. It says here, after the test, please dry off the speaker and make sure it's completely dry before using. Otherwise, this might cause some noises. And please do not do the waterproof test if the phone was broken or after destructive test. I have faith in Ulefone Armor 6E, but because of this, I'm still gonna do the water testing first. I got a gigantic tank with me. Haha. I'm very excited. If it splashes, it's just a bonus. I'm gonna turn it on and I'm gonna do the remaining review of this Ulefone Armor 6E with this one inside the tank. Just waiting. Okay, all good to go. Let's hope it works. So while Ulefone Armor 6E is taking a really nice cold bath, we're about to talk about something more. So after this, I'm gonna crack a walnut, like I said earlier, and then I'm gonna go play catch with my cameraman right there to see how exactly shockproof this one is capable of. Pricing wise, Ulefone Armor 6E is around $199 US during our sale week. I haven't really tested out myself, as in use it as my priority phone. Purely spec wise, I do have some thoughts. Helio P70 is definitely one of the top-notch budget and recent processors, and Android 9 Pine is definitely the up-to-date version without a doubt. Given the fact that the processor and also the Android operating system is so top-notch and up-to-date, 5,000 milliamps of battery, I do have concerns as in a RUT phone. It's not enough to my consideration as if you're actually taking this one out for an actual hiking, for some extreme sports, or you might be out for days just to, enjoying the nature and everything. I do have concern, that's my honest opinion, but regardless, it's definitely an extremely big phone capacity. My own phone, merely over 3,000 is still good enough to last me about a day and a half. So this one, I wouldn't be surprised if I don't need to charge it for 3 days in a row. So before I wrap this up, before we move on to the next testing, I'm gonna actually try the underwater operating, see how it works. So we're good to go. I'm gonna take this one out. Get some tissue. Can I get some tissue, please? Thank you, you good people. And we're gonna crack a walnut. We got the walnut. I hope I don't crack it myself. Okay, still good. We got the phone, just to unlock it, to make it sure. Okay, it still works. And here we go, screen down. So I scared myself. I scared my cameraman, but we got something pretty good here. Walnuts here, still working, the screen's still working, so I'm gonna give it a thumb up. So finally, at the very end of our schedule for today, our itinerary for today, I'm gonna play catch with my cameraman, except that he's gonna be way at the back at the video room and not catching it. So he has the phone already, and I'm gonna wait for him on his sign to actually throw it on my desk, not catching it, and see how resistant Ulefone Armor 6E actually gets. Whenever you're ready. Okay. Let's see. Screen still on. Still working perfectly well. This has been a one hell of an exhilarating review. This is Ulefone Armor 6E. I'm Jamie. Thank you for watching, and Kai.